Good morning, 8:09 a.m. Central Daylight Time in Cypress, Texas. Hello, my name is Francis Walsh, and I'm your friendly amateur astronomer. Today I'm coming to you with this short clip as a promo for today's 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time show, The Impact Zone, today on freedomslips.com. Today's 5 to 6 p.m. show, Eastern Daylight Time, will have guest Dan Winter. You're looking at his YouTube page, Dan Winter Seminars. You can come to his YouTube page and find the informational videos that will be a foundation of the discussion that we're having today. Today's discussion on the Impact Zone, Revolution Radio, freedomslips.com from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time will be about hydrogen, the fractals of hydrogen, and hydrogen 105, 205, 305, 405, 505. You can find these 5 videos on the YouTube page that we just left, DW Gold Mean, and you can be updated as to what Dan's going to be speaking about for the first hour. He has agreed to, if the show goes well today, to do a series of shows, and I look forward to it, to hear his opinion. He has some really interesting work going on some science and equations that have a significant meaning if they're proven true. And as we learn about the benefits of advancing our knowledge and equations in such a way, I'm very excited to speak to him today. He sent me some links. This is the link to the radio station, freedomslips.com. When you go to freedomslips.com, you're going to come to this page. But I don't stop here. You can stop here if you just want to hit play and listen to it. It should come on right away when you link to the page. The player should start playing. You can go about making dinner or doing whatever it is you want to do and just let the show play in the background. Or what I do is join the chat. You click on join chat here and you'll be taken to the chat room, and there I am. So make sure you join us today on freedomslips.com, and if you have the time and you want to talk to us about what's going on, join the chat room and join in the discussion. Dan Winter left us some links. Here's one. I've made a call out to Mr. Too Tough 2 and Suspicious Observers and Stone Clark. We'll see how many of our friends will be with us during this conversation. I'm sure Mr. Too Tough 2 is interested in hearing what Mr. Winter has to say and see if it can progress his experiments with hydrogen generating systems. Here's another link that Dan Winter sent us. Golden ratio, perfect fractal phase conjugation of waves of charge. So this is going to expand on science, energy, what we're going to need to know, what I'm going to need to know, what I think you should know in the future if the future goes the way I think it's going to go, where we're going to be left to our own devices to get ourselves ahead. Yes, it may stay money wise, money smart, and if you have money, you can buy whatever you want. But what if money wise isn't money smart, and you're going to have to do it yourself, and you're going to have to know some of these principles so that you can perform the actions to produce the power you may need in the future. And even for those of us, if the future is what it is today, just an extended today, and we may not have the resources or the way to acquire the knowledge about this energy, that by learning we may be able to create, generate, deliver the product to ourselves through our own ingenuity. I see that going on in YouTube. Magnetism, Rodin coil, vortex math. Now we have Dan Winter adding another layer to the information base. Fractals, order out of chaos. Remember Jason Verbelli when we had Jason on, and I said I'd have him on again soon, and I will. We're going to have Dan on. He's agreed to do a series of our shows if the first one goes well. So once I get done with this video, I'm going to get to do some research into exactly what he wants to share with us. I need to, as the moderator, be able to work with him and let him release the information to us that needs to be released. And then when we're done with the show, you, I, me, and all the listeners will get a chance to discuss it. And friends, we'll discuss it and we'll come about with an understanding of where we stand. So join me today, freedomslips.com, Revolution Radio, for the Impact Zone, a Monday through Friday science and astronomy show every Monday through Friday on freedomslips.com. Every day is an astronomy and science day for me, 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. freedomslips.com. Remember, here's the video series I'm going to be speaking about. Here's his channel, which has a whole list of seminars, etc., etc. You'll see here in the feed. There's a whole hydrogen core tech breakthroughs, applied bioactive field. Come and join us, and then come later and tell me what you think. All right, this is Francis, 8:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time, asking you to join me today from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on freedomslips.com. Listen in or join in the chat room for the Impact Zone with my guest Dan Winter. My friend Stone Clark's going to be there. I've asked Mr. Too Tough too, and I've asked Suspicious Observers. We'll hear from them a little bit later. But for now, that's it for me, and I'll see you at 5. Bye.